What up there, YouTube family? What's going on, brother JT, brother Twin, K, brother PP Drawing, brother Cliff, my baby brother Justice, Frankfurt, Germany, brother Michael, Elder Michael McCrae, brother AG Praise, all ministers of music, ministers of the gospel, we bid you greetings. Man, I want to say I'm coming back as a response to message comment I got from you, brother JT, about brother Twin, and I really got to say this, man, to brother Twin. We wishing him Godspeed on all that he undertake, and I'm telling my brother in Christ to remain steadfast, because God got something for you. God got a blessing, man, coming your way. You see, oftentimes, I know I'm gonna say this in sort of like brother Paul. I know what it is to be without. In other words, I know what it is to have a little something. But through it all, I count everything, man, that I've ever done. And I've done some, I've been to a lot of places, man. I've overseas, been in the military, colleges, and you name it, man. I done rubbed elbows with some of the best. But I count all of that dung when it compare to my salvation in Jesus Christ. Nothing matters. How would I say this? If I don't care what we get, brother Twin. I don't care what we get or what we get into. And I heard a preacher say this here years ago. If God isn't in it, it's best that you get out of it. Now, I have just about all my life tried to live accordingly. But you see, I'm so glad it's not according to works, man. Because you see, if it was according to works, see, I'd already be in hell already. Forget passing, go and collecting $200. I would already be in hell already if it was up to works. And I'm so glad it's not because of what I do that makes me saved, but it's what Jesus have already done, what he did out there on Calvary. So, brother, you hanging there. We all gonna band together. We all gonna band together. I mean, man, I got a gospel group I'm part owner of, and we trying to deal with this here thing. We trying to deal with that thing. People don't want to do right. People want to get up and don't have talent, and all kinds of stuff that you have to deal with. But this, man, this gospel, salvation ain't nothing to play with. And people need to stop all the rigmarole and the galliwagging around and that's trying to make excuses and just come on and get with the program, man, and deal with things. Like you say, this selfishness, man. Some people just so selfish. And I mean, you know what? I at one time I even stop talking about it, but I'm not. I'm gonna talk about it as long as I want to talk about it, especially when you're telling the truth. So you keep speaking the truth, brother Twin, because I know brother JT gonna continue to do it. You continue to stand up for what's right, man. And I'm gonna tell you something, brother. Your time, everything that the devil took away from you, he gonna restore it 7 times. He gonna restore it 7 times over. You just hanging out, brother. I got a feeling that everything gonna be all right. So you just keep your head up. Don't let nobody look down. Look down. Don't worry about all that. People go, especially don't worry about something the way these church folk act. Don't blame that on real Christians. Real Christians don't act like that. Those are hypocrites. But if you need, man, don't be hungry. Don't be hungry. Not if you know JT. Don't be hungry if you know JT. And JT, if you get low, endo, You know what to do. You know what we are. Get on YouTube. Man, that's what it's all about. It's about helping. People don't understand. That's where your blessings come from. That's my cell phone signing into the internet, man. Technology is a mess. But at any rate, we are with you, Brother Twin. And like I said, man, God got a blessing in store for you. And the only hand that God have in this world, the only mouth he has, the only eyes. People, we need to stop hiding behind God and get up off your butt and do what he told you to do. He said, if a man thirsts, give him something to drink. If he's hungry, feed him. If he's naked, give him clothing. Why wouldn't you tell a person come to you naked and beat up and cold and hungry, and then you want to pray for him? Man, don't you pray for me. You give me some food first and warm my body up and get me some of the things I need. Then you can pray later. That's what's the matter with the churches now. We're not doing what Jesus told us to do. We're going through the motion. We're playing a game, but it's not a game. And until we get about our Father's business and get busy. Now, I'm not saying, hey, it's not everybody. No. It's not everybody. But it's a vast majority that's going through the motion. Here I am hungry. You talking about be ye warm and filled up and ain't gave me nothing to eat. And then you want to give me your Christianity. Misrepresentative. Jesus had compassion. When he saw that multitude, and I got to hurry on. When he saw that multitude like that, he told his disciples to give them something to eat. He said because he had compassion on them. He know some of them had walked days journey just to get to the meeting. And he wasn't going to send them away weak and hungry. When you get hungry, man, you're weak. You'll fall out. Blood sugar all out of whack. Real Christian reaches out. Real Christian have mercy. Real Christian see beyond themselves. Long suffering. Real Christian, we feel hurt too. We feel deceived too. There are sometimes we don't want to turn the other cheek. Sometimes we want to get our baseball bat. I got one right over there in the corner. Sometimes you feel that way because that's the human. You're human too. But when it comes down to it, this is what separates a Christian from a hypocrite. A hypocrite claim that they are right and that they're just in front of other folk, but they ain't gonna do nothing for you. They'll never. They always got it worked out. They don't never have a temptation. Liar, pants on fire, as you used to say. That's what make them a hypocrite, because they always say they are never confronted. Well, you know what? If you are never tempted, if you will never have any issues, and you are never tempted by Satan, that means he already got you, Buster. Yes, sir. I would get scared. If the devil is not tempting you with something or somebody, I would get scared. Because that means he got you. He got you already. You're a hypocrite. Christian recognizes weaknesses. But in Jesus, I can't do it in my strength. But if I'm connected to the vine with him, I can do all things. Not Ernest, not Minnie Man, not Twin, not JT, not PP Drawing, but with Jesus, we can do all things through him. He is the one that strengthens and give us the strength to take it sometime or all the time. I ain't gonna say no sometime. If anything that you take, when you take wrongdoing, when you know people don't like you, and people curse you and say all manner of evil against you falsely for his sake, and you know they doing it, and yet and still you can bless them. See, it takes the strength of Christ to do that. You can't do that in your own strength, man. Not in the flesh. Not in the flesh. We'll fail every time. But he said, I am the vine. Ye are the branches. He said, without him, you can do nothing. Stay encouraged, brother Twin. JT, remember. Remember, man. It is not about us. We know that. But we have to keep focus on that because, man, people have a tendency to try to put us up. And some people cannot take compliments. Remember Herod. He failed to give God the glory. And what happened? He failed. Immediately worms ate him. So we must give God the glory for everything. We can't take no credit because it's not about us. But whatever we do all for the glory of God. This is Mitty Man saying peace, goodbye.